your fucking pride.
Monkey D. Goofy. D. Goofy. I'm your father, this bad guy.
Why would they do that, bro?
Bro, because it's getting you ready, don't you? Yeah! No!
Alright, what is good, people? We're back again. Another location talk, but this is not just a regular location talk. Obviously, we got another interview. We're pulling them out to y'all people right now. We have a very special guest. It's RichKid Rudy, man. How's it going, bro?
It's going good, man.
Oh, good. All right, obviously, I'm joined with my co-host, Rummy Room. Y'all know, obviously. But, yeah, let's get right into it, man. So, kind of tell the people out there, what's kind of your sound in terms of, like, who you would say you most compare to, whether it be mainstream, underground, or whatever. And then, like, who are kind of, like, the inspirations behind, like, your type of music?
I mean, right now, I'd probably say my sound is, I don't know, it's pretty mysterious. I ain't just gonna say it's like a cliche.
Mysterious.
But it's like...
Why? Is it as in, like, unique? Or is it just, like, it's just different?
Yeah, like,
You think?
pretty unique. Like, I try to add something different every time I go into it.
Because when I think of, like, a mysterious type of sound, that eerie feel, like, the past few years, like the Toronto type of sound, the Bryson Tillers, the Drakes, the Tory Lanes, and certain tracks and things like that. It seems like that is more that darker type of tone. Is what do you kind of trend towards? Do you want to make music that leans more towards like that, or more like mainstream?
I mean, at the moment, it's more like, I really want to see if I can just go in and try to see if I can do my own thing. Make something happen.
I feel that.
You know, whatever happens, happens.
Okay, so tell everybody really like how you got started in rapping, like where you from, you know, the places you live, things like that, you know, so they can understand more your origin.
Shit. I'm really from everywhere, okay, but most of my family's from Gilmer. I grew up in Gilmer.
Okay. Yeah, you know, we play Water Boys, so we're very familiar.
Yeah, and then ever since then, I say probably around first grade, that's when I started bouncing around from everywhere else.
So did you move like far away from Gilmer and stuff like that to like bigger cities and things like that, or was you more like around the East Texas area, kind of where you were?
San Diego, out there in Cali.
Oh shit. Okay.
I moved out there like when I was 8, I don't know, like around 8 or 9.
8 or 9. So that's pretty early. Do you think that being out there influenced your sound at all, or was that still too early and you weren't into music like that yet?
I mean, not like that. I was just still being a kid.
Right. I feel that.
Yeah,
So was like rapping like it was more like a thing later on that you decided like I can do this and I have the talent to make it happen.
Yeah. Like,
So
more around middle school, I say.
So like, did you get like any type of, you know, influence from being like in different, you know, different like cities, you know, living different places, or like you feel the way you sound was gonna be that way regardless of where you lived, or like, you know, what you was around?
I mean, a little bit in a way, cause everywhere else, like, you know, Cali, they got a different sound.
Yeah.
They, you know, there's Cali pop and everything, and then Texas, so they got
Very
this
different.
Very different. Screwed up joints.
Yeah. So who's some artists you was really like linking up with in the beginning, like in Gladewater or Gilmer or whatever, to really like just you, like, who was those people you met besides yourself that you saw was rapping locally that you can kind of link up with and have something in common, record with?
My homie Jay Simi, he rap out there too.
Jay Simi, I heard it. Yeah,
he come from Miami. I've been rapping with him since high school, like shit like that. And then you probably heard about him, Tokyo. Yeah.
That sound familiar. I probably know what that
Yeah,
sound.
probably.
Yeah, he been performing out here. I think he performed the other weekend. Somewhere out in the club. I don't know which club it was, but he be rapping too. We do collabs out there. We me and Jay Simi got a couple shit out.
No, like singles or what, like a tape. Like
So that's on the way. We got that coming soon.
just so y'all got like a couple singles out. It's like some collabs.
Yeah, just
Okay.
little songs here and there.
So really, so being from Gladewater, I just know certain things, you know. So I do know, you know, you got a couple little local hits, you know what I'm saying. Some couple songs are they're really stuck, you know what I'm saying. Really, to be honest with you, stuck. I heard about it and I was well, you know, out of high school at that point, and I heard about it, got to me and my people and everything, and I was impressed. I didn't believe you was from Gladewater. Like Gladewater ain't got nobody.
Yeah, cause you know we grew up there, so it's like we know how it was. Like everybody and their mama and their uncles and their cousins is gonna be trying to rap and you know put out a little tape. Hell, even I experimented with a couple of songs back in high school or whatever. So you know it's like there's a lot of those out there. What do you think makes you different from like the rest of those just
I mean,
guys, quote unquote?
What went into making them songs? And what went into making those? And like, did you feel those are really going? Like, did you know those are really like was gonna stick with everybody? And then like you know, how do you feel like that separated you? Like he said from everybody.
I mean, at first when I dropped them songs, I didn't think anybody was gonna listen to it.
You were just trying shit, just
like I knew it was catchy though. Like I made sure it was. I ain't trying. Well, fuck that. I made sure it was gonna be catchy enough to like get people's attention and like just have that rhythm to it.
Right.
Like have a mainstream sound, but it's just like underground shit. So it was. I don't know.
Yeah, because from the songs that I did hear, it seems like you do have that modern type of sound where it's like, you know, 2018 past that, it seems like you definitely fit in with how your sound is. But my question is, like, with the songs that you've made so far, do you think that you have a lot of room to improve, or do you think that like you just need like an opportunity to get out there and do different shows and things like that, and that's what's gonna put you on the map like that, like to the next level?
For sure. Yeah. I think doing a little bit more shows, you know, get myself out there probably help me a little bit. Cause my homie even told me that he said I need to get up, start getting out there.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, so like, do you feel you done shows before? Like you have performances before, so like, is that something that's like come natural? You feel like it's something that you gotta get used to? Or,
I mean, right now for me it's natural.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's already like hype myself into it, so I just decided to kind of just go out there and hit it first. But I know once I see a lot of people out there like stadium shows and shit, I'm gonna get a little nervous.
Oh, hey, it would be unnatural if you weren't. But what do you think that you are? Do you think you're more of a guy that likes to be in the mix of like the show and the whole production of that, or are you more like you like the process of locking in the studio and doing that? Is like shows better to you than that, or is it like kind of the same?
I mean, shit, I say the show's about it. But at the same time, you know, once I'm in the studio locking in, it's like, if I'm hype, I know somebody else gonna get hyped too. If I put in effort to make it hype, then yeah.
And plus, if you've been working on it for a minute and then you find that right, you know what I'm saying, pocket, hey, watching that creation process has got to be something crazy. But I mean, I imagine the shows it's another type of feeling.
Oh yeah, the shows is different. Like see all the people out there, all those lights, and then y'all jumping and shit, getting hype and shit. It's like an adrenaline rush.
Yeah, no, I bet it is.
So like, who's that person like you look at like outside of yourself for kind of validation for certain songs? Is like, you know, every artist I'm sure has people that like, okay, this go hard to you, like you really trust that they gonna tell you the truth. Who are those people you be having like that's around that you can be like, I know they gonna let me know if this shit like go hard or not?
Shit. Say my cousin Corey. So far, and my homie DJ Simmons. I told you about. Cause we really talk to each other about this shit. So we go back and forth helping each other out.
Are they willing to also like challenge you when they think that something's like not up to par and like they like, hey, you need to probably lay that verse again, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't it.
Yeah, they tell me. Like Jay Simi had to hit me up on engineering one time. It was like the way I had my shit chopped up. It was,
He had to come in and tweak it a little bit.
Yeah, he was like, yeah.
Hey, it's good though. You just like that constructive criticism is like, you know, you can use that because you need people like that around you that's gonna
you don't need
let you
yes
know.
man.
They gotta let you know like when they feel like something ain't right, you know. So like, what's an artist that you know that when you in the studio, you know, and you doing your thing, what's an artist in the back of your mind you like, I want mine sounding like that, you know. I want to try to sound close to something like that or like that type of sound, you know, something close. Any artist from today or recent.
Probably say, I don't know, more like Future. Like, I want to say try to copy off his flow.
Said Future.
Hey, I mean, Future's been out here for a long time.
It's hard to copy that, but I mean,
for a sound that you would think wouldn't last as long as it has, like it's kept him damn near in them top ranks this whole time. So it's like it's pretty crazy.
I ain't saying like I'm just gonna steal a nigga shit, but
yeah, it's gonna be yours. But you know,
like, carry that energy.
Oh, absolutely.
So what do you feel Future stands in the game? Like, you know, you feel like he's one of the best of all time. You feel like he changed the game. You know, what do you think he did for you, or what do you think he did for the game?
I mean, he pretty much, I don't know, I say brought energy into it. And, like, I don't know, I had like a whole different swag and vibe to it.
Yeah, he's like he's an authentic, you know, he's an authentic playboy, you know. He's not shy about how he's not serious with women, you know. He's real about that. His music go hard. He's not shy about the Percocets, all that shit, you know, like.
And then, but just even think about how much his music has changed, going from like the first songs like Same Damn Time to where you're putting out Percocet and strippers and different things like that. Like, it's pretty wild.
He worked with pretty good producers too. Like he done messed with Metro, Esco, so many of them, bro. It's hard to name, learn on the track. Like he's pretty. It's hard for him to come across a producer and they don't work out something, you know.
But it's the same with artists too, because I mean he's linked up with so many people. I think that's where people get into problems. It's like they have, I guess, you know, friends and stuff that prevent them from linking up with other artists to make the best possible music, and then you don't do it because so and so has a beef with whoever. Do you think that could ever be a problem for you in the future, or do you kind of like keep that separate, where business is business, even if you have a problem with somebody that you're associated with or something?
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, business is business, but if my homie come to me telling me about what so-and-so did and how he is acting around them, it's like, you know.
You think that exposes more of what type of person that guy is, so you just rather stay away?
Yeah, because it's like, you used to fuck with him heavy, like make collabs like left and right. Now you saying he acting all this and that, acting the type of way.
Changing
like,
up.
What you really doing?
Man, so really, you really know who you gonna be, like who you kind of fuck with as far as like collabs. Like you don't really like, you ain't looking to collab with people you ain't really met before and all that. So you only collab with like your homies, the niggas you kind of you chill with, smoke with. That's it. Or are you willing to, you know, collaborate with people that you never met before, that live in a whole different city, you know?
Yeah, like I got some people that, I got a homie that stay in Houston. He be collabing with us from time to time, and a couple homies. Got one in Detroit or Atlanta or where we at.
I said Detroit. What you think about Detroit rap scene, bro? Because I think they don't get no credit. I'm telling you that right now. Now they have, it's a certain sound. It's a certain sound, like a certain beat. You know that ding, that ding. You know they rap kind of fast and you know.
Not gonna lie, I don't know why they just now started getting popping with.
They getting popping a little bit, but don't they use like the same sound, like the same beats to you? Like, or am I tripping?
I mean,
Like them ones that Rio be using and I Swear Vezzo and all them, like they be using some of the same shit. Or you know, am I just
you're
hearing
not lying.
things?
They not lying. You're not lying.
I'm not lying, but they go hard, you know, and you know it's just you know Peasy all them they go hard. It's like, but y'all using the same beats, you know, and I think people are noticing that. That's why the Detroit rap scene really just took off like it should have, because they got talented people. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just T Grizzly. They got all types of niggas, you know, around there rapping. Like young niggas coming up is cold. You know what I'm saying? Dame Dot. I forgot the one his name. He always featuring with like 5, 6 niggas. I forgot his name, but he go hard.
Hold on, what y'all think about that Yachty album though? Michigan Both of it.
Oh, the Lil Yachty. I haven't got a chance to listen to it. Now, is he back spitting now, or is he on that? Oh, the Poland and all that shit. I don't want to hear that.
Took a little.
I'm sorry, I ain't feeling that Poland shit.
Detour,
I ain't feeling
you
none
know.
of that.
He
bro.
got all Detroit beats in this one. Like this is
Word.
Oh, for real?
Detroit rap.
He do be fucking around with Rio and them sometimes. He got some songs with them. I feel he's inspired by that scene, by Detroit, that sound, because he's always been fucking with Rio. He's fucking with I Swear Vezzo, I think. So yeah, he be around there. He be chilling with them in the studio and everything. You know, it's just interesting. You know, they rap
T
scene.
Grizzly too, like from D to A. And what's the other one called? Shit, I don't know, but yeah, he be doing collabs with T Grizzly and all that.
Yeah, he be with them for sure. I noticed that Babyface Ray, shout out to him too. You know, I felt he kind of going a little pop, but you know, shout out to Babyface. But okay, so with that being said, so we've been asking a lot of people about the Gunna situation. You know, if they was in the same shoes and what would they do. So you know the whole deal.
We assume you're pretty caught up on all of it.
They both caught some similar charges, and
racketeering charges.
Yeah, RICO charges, and Gunna got a plea deal, struck one, and they claim it doesn't compromise Young Thug, but in the end game, everybody knows it kind of does.
It seems like he's being made to be the scapegoat. I would say if we're looking at this from a distance, I don't know nothing about all this law shit.
Well, okay, so Rich,
it's what it looks like.
Let's say you and your gang, I mean you and your, I don't say gang, you and your like partners, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got a little rap group label, and y'all get some, little shit, right? Y'all in the same predicament, right? So, and your lawyer coming to you, look, I don't know about your homies, I don't know about them, but I got you a little plea deal. You can get out right now. All you gotta do is say yeah to this, yeah to that, and yeah to this. When the judge read it out, what do you do? And what do you do in Gunna shoes? You taking that plea deal, or you riding it out, taking the trial?
Cause you got
they got a song
65 hanging.
No, hold on. I'm gonna say they got a song called "Taking It to Trial," bro. It's funny because it's like that nigga did not take it to trial. But okay, so what would you do?
I don't even know the full story. Like
they do. They got a song called "Taking It to Trial."
It's just like
like yo, damn. I mean, shout out to Gunna and I don't.
Be real, bro. Like, if you taking that plea deal, like, and if your lawyer telling you, look, you take this, it's not gonna fuck with his case. He telling you all that sweet shit. It's not gonna fuck with your case. You done been in jail. Look, you done been in jail 3-4 months. You a millionaire. Can't all you doing is buying the best noodles. That's all you doing. You can't draw none of your money. I'm being real, bro. So you been locked up 4 months already. You one of the top 10 rappers in the game right now. You ready to get out. You struck a plea deal. You taking it. Even though your homies ain't getting out, even though it could compromise them, you taking it?
Shit. Depends on what I did. Cause if I ain't had no part in it, then of course I'm gonna do it. I got my family on the line, my money, and then my career. I mean.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you didn't do
he
it,
snitched on for the right cause. I don't really know too much, but
so
if he did, then I understand.
So you taking a plea? Is what you saying? Like you like, look, you taking a plea? Is what you saying?
He said if he didn't really, if he was like made to be like the figurehead or the scapegoat, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe he wasn't out there doing all this stuff, but maybe his money was.
So you saying you see where Gunna coming from? Oh, you go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not exactly putting myself in his shoes, but I see where he coming from. Like, if I'm, I built my own career. You know, my boss with me. He mentoring me. Shit, give me help, get me right. Everything else my homies doing on the side. It's like we ain't really got no part in what
Yeah.
you know what y'all two got going on. It's just me and him.
I mean, I hear you, bro, because, like, it's some good, like,
Yeah.
you know, I can't blame Gunna for getting out, but at the same time, like, it's some things I can point out to is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You know, your boy's still in there. The boy put you on, the chief,
Yeah.
he's still in there, and it's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's hard. You know, it's hard.
Like you ain't finna
It's hard.
get me up in your shit if you doing all this.
So you taking a plea deal. That's what I'm saying. You taking a plea. You taking a plea. This is what you saying.
Sorry, y'all. Shit.
You taking that plea.
Hey, thank you.
Look,
Thank you for
well,
being
look.
real. All right, that's just, hey.
Look, I don't judge nobody taking a plea. Look, take the plea, but I feel personally, he should have, if there was any type of way to communicate with Young Thug. Now, I may be wrong. Maybe there was no way he could do that. Maybe. I know he's a grown man. I know they both grown men. They got their own situations. But he can't act like they cases went like this. They got warrants at the same damn time. They shit connected. So,
Yeah,
and I saw the video.
Got different, like, they got different time on their hands from both.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Thug facing something more different. He's facing like the head
More
boss.
severe.
Yeah, but you know, I watched a video of when he was taking his plea deal. The judge was reading out, "Are you acknowledging these narcotics, blah blah blah, belong to somebody?" Yes. Are you acknowledging this, blah, 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 with the gang? Yeah. And that part really, before I saw that, I was all like, oh, yeah, you should take that shit, my nigga gun out. And then I saw that shit, I'm like, damn. I'm like, so wait, he admitting to all that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
belly up.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't that informed how plea deals work like that. Like, when they reading all that shit out, when she was reading all that shit out, bro, it kind of hit me different. I'm like, I don't know.
You gotta go out there in the face of the judge before God, because the hand was on the Bible.
That didn't look good. I'm just saying that look horrible. And the rappers like Lil Durk, Lil Baby unfollowing him, and what that's telling me, like Lil Got It unfollowing him. He's YSL. So what that's telling me is,
crazy.
Yeah, he's talking to somebody within YSL that can hear from Young Thug and is telling Young Thug telling them, hey, I feel like he did the wrong thing. So I've always said when the situation started, I said if Young Thug comes out and say he was done wrong, I'm taking his side. Now, if he come out and say, like, nothing he did affected me, okay. But
we won't really know the truth until Thug get out.
Yeah, we won't. We won't.
Yeah.
But I'm just feeling like the signs of these rappers unfollowing them and shit like that, I feel like they hearing something. Because they got connects. They can talk to niggas inside YSL. And they can talk to Thug, I'm sure. They can call him on a jail phone and shit. And they not taking those actions of unfollowing him, knowing the shade room going to see it, knowing teams he gonna post it.
It's gonna be everywhere.
Yeah, they not going through those strides, risking a friendship. Did these niggas collab with Gunna? Lil Durk, Lil Baby. These niggas that made albums with this nigga, like literally, bro. And it's like they unfollowed him. Lil Got It was a label brother. You know what I'm saying? And it just raising my eyebrows.
So
you know, it's a hard situation, but it's hard. Like I can't sit here and say just definitively say I wouldn't take that deal, but at the same time, I can't just sit here and say I would.
If I was in it, you know what I'm saying, doing the stuff, then I feel like there's no way you can. Like, you can't take that. But if you were just being made the figurehead or whatever, and you really weren't out there doing all that, yeah, but I don't know. I don't think I would be able to take that.
Crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, see that was good. It was good dialogue. Like, you know, that those situations, you know, you think you're so far from it. You know, of course, I know we are far from it. We are far from it. But, you know, you just never know. You might be in a situation where you got to, you know, deal with some shit like that. You just never know. You just never know.
Over your head. You don't know what you're going to do.
And you can't panic. You got to be ready. You just know what the fuck you going to do.
Get up out of my face. Get up out of my face. Get up out of my yeah. Get up out of my face. Get up out of my yeah. Get up out of my face. Push it, you a lame-o. Yeah, don't be pushing no game if you in the same zone.
It's some people saying, you know, like it's some artists coming up this year, you know, that a lot of people feel gonna be short lived, you know, as far as like their career.
Yes.
So, you know, one name that kind of got brought up earlier today that sparked a big debate was was artist Yeet. You know, he's a little popping guy. You know what I'm saying? Popping with the new people, the newer age, and everything like that. You know, and just be real. You know, and span wide. You know, so do you feel somebody like Yeet in about 2-3 years we're gonna be like, hey, bro, Yeet dropped something? You know, you feel like we're gonna be really talking about people like him? If we are, tell me why. If not, okay, tell me why. You a fan of his?
I mean, I like a couple of his songs. Yeah, I probably say I'm
You
a fan. But
Okay. You feel
at
like
the same time, I say, I don't know, ain't no telling. Because people do come and go, but
Yeah, man. They
You
could be
guys-
one of the hottest things, and then all of a sudden, they're up out of here in 2 years, and we're not saying their name no more. Like, I threw out the name earlier. Like, we're not going to hear about an Ice Spice again in 2 years. It's already starting to
I
happen,
don't know,
really.
man. I don't know if with women it's different. She can maintain a certain look. She can maintain that body. You know what I'm saying? And niggas still gonna pay attention. I can tell you about 2 or 3 girls right now that ain't got no talent, but for some reason we know who they are. And I can point to that ass. I can point to that something like, okay, that's why, and that's why. You know, so for her, she really got it good compared to like some of those other girls, because she can actually she actually came in like rapping. It's not like she tried it after a while.
Sound, though.
Huh?
Like,
At the end of the day, the sound is what's going to matter. Cause, like,
Her sound is. Now, I'll admit this.
Well, gauge on Twitter because I've seen her ass and stuff.
I mean, I'll admit this though. It's a lot of female rappers right now. Don't none sound like her. As far as I ain't saying she the best. I'm saying don't none sound like her. I feel like she's in a lane by herself right now when it comes to like the way she sound. Cause I don't. When she come on, it's like I know it's her because like, all right, ain't no girl rapping like, sounding like that. She ain't even be rapping really. She rapping. No, I ain't gonna say that. That's rap. It's just a certain kind. She a New York female. Like you love seeing that. You love seeing people from New York do good in a rap game. You know what I'm saying? You fuck with the New York scene?
A little bit, yeah. Drill scene.
Yeah. So like five was the name 5-year-old foreign?
Yeah. We're like Sleepy Hollow. What's his name? We was playing him early. Spaz, what's his name? Damn. I don't know.
It's something like they starting to
I
come
will
back
find
up.
it. I'm sure I'll put it in the video.
New York. I mean, that is a mecca with hip hop. Really, I consider it. I mean, it is. Ain't no other places claiming that as being a mecca, but
I mean, we claim it as the Mecca, but like, have they really been running it like that
They got
since
a lot of
when?
records. They got 30 records.
do you feel like rap needs like a MC from like I say MC, well that's pretty much what it is. An MC from New York to really like be relevant, to really like for rap to really kind of stay afloat and shit. I don't think so. I think those New York days is past. We don't need New York like that. But what do you think?
No, because it's like New York got 8 million people in their city, so it's more connected than anywhere else. It's like everything you see on TikTok is damn in New York. So with all that connection, all that media and shit, it's like they gonna find a way to get shit out there because it's New York.
Yeah, I mean, it's
But I'm saying
the
like the
biggest
same nigga from
cities
Houston,
ever in the world.
like if they put in the work in Houston or like say San Diego, then I'm pretty sure they can get something popping out there.
Why do you think that Dallas can't be on that type of time? Because it seems like all these other cities, Atlanta, Houston, New York, wherever, Los Angeles, they all have somebody that you can point to that like rises up and they're consistently in the rap game and relevant. Why do you think Dallas hasn't had anybody like that for real besides like a Post Malone?
I mean, I say Dallas is in there, but it's more like it's just undercover, like fourth place. I say not fourth place. I ain't gonna put no rank to Dallas, but shit, it's like
It gotta happen a certain way. I think. Now I'm not saying this is the formula, but I mean, for some reason I don't know how Take hit the way he did, but that's the only rapper from Dallas I know that was ready to really take that throne like to the upper mainstream. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about his story, bro? And like how he crashed out. You know what I'm saying? And we talking about niggas from Dallas making it. That was gonna be the one right there. I mean, as far as you know, really just Billboard top 5 all the time, top 10. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'd probably say when it crashed out, I probably took a break. I just
You don't think TK crashed out?
take it. Oh,
That's why I'm asking you about him.
Oh, shit,
what,
yeah.
what do you think about his you know how that happened, all
take
that
it.
like
He got
is-
he.
Just I don't know if he gonna be able to come back.
Man, he got I mean, it's a chance possibly. I don't know because that 55
Maybe.
ain't sounding nice, but yeah.
Did
Well, like,
any of his sound influence you like a little bit, or you just kind of listen to him like, okay, that's good, you know? But
yeah, I see my early music probably. Like,
early music,
Yeah, like my EP era, got more like a take sound to it. But I try to make his sound more like something I kind of turn to my own.
yeah, I can hear that. Like I can see that your early shit. I would say, you know, I would say more too. You kind of like in a weird way, like it's funny because like your tape was called Free Rocky, but I can hear the Rocky in there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I can hear it, like not as far as like just the whole sound, but little ways. You know, Rocky change up his flow sometimes. That change up, that's your actual flow. You know what I'm saying? So I can still see that, and like more now your recent shit, I hear more of I'll say more like a, I don't want to say Trippy Red, but I'll say more, cause I did listen to that recent, like some recent shit.
You talking about FOMF?
Yeah, like it was a cover art where you was like, no, the cover art you had the ski mask.
Oh, you talking about Dynasty?
No, wait. Like, it's like that song, I forgot how that whole went.
Hold up.
Cause
You talking about that one?
it got 100 on there. That song 100, and something like that.
Shit. Yeah, I think you talking about the Dynasty.
Dynasty, yeah, probably so. Like what went into that one? Cause that was a pretty good one. It slept on. You know, I feel it slept on with you, bro. Like, but how did that go about making that one?
I mean, shit, with that one, it was like, cause I had read it just so I could be able to get into it, cause I don't think I was feeling good that day, so I had to
Lock
find
in.
some energy. Yeah, lock in on some shit, get something popping. So
Yeah.
I just threw myself in there.
What's your writing process kind of like? Do you just go in there and get after it, or is you just like gotta write it and sit with it, or
I just go in and go after it. I'm in that mode.
You don't write, or you just freestyle. You just kind of like, as you go, type the button and say what you want. You know.
I do more of both, like freestyle and write, whatever I feel like at the moment. Right now, it's been more like freestyling than writing.
And bro, a lot of people don't know. Some of your early little, you know, hits was made off of BandLab, huh? Tell me how that helped. I mean, if you still use it now, tell me how that helps you. Yeah. See, I heard of that one too today. Tell me like how using BandLab help you when you got like around real studio shit and all that. Like, how does that help your like career so far? BandLab, as far as getting your sound out there.
Shit, help me create my own sound, like learn my own process. Like try to figure out studio. Like if I was getting the engineer, so I'm planning on doing that. I'm trying to. Got a little bit of shit out there I produce.
so you think that you're gonna be a guy that wants to do both sides of it, produce and rap on it as well, or are you gonna kind of outsource that later on and have different producers do stuff for you?
It's more like rapping first, like build that up, like see where I can get with that, and then once I get into music, like try to get the producing and shit.
Oh, makes sense.
So it's like whatever I can do, gotta put my mind to it. I'm good with that.
All right, so you ain't came across no producers that like it's like, okay, I know I'm gonna be working with them a lot, or is it like kind of you just out here just kind of going with the flow?
Jay Simi, he hooked me up with this producer out in Tyler.
Oh, for real, what's his name?
His name Jody. Yeah, Jody produced. Shout out Jody. That shit. But yeah, I've been working with him. I got a couple hits with him on the way.
Okay, so as far as the East Texas scene for rap, you know, I ain't brought it up much because it's obvious. Of course, bigger cities, you have more opportunities or whatever. But what like advantages like you feel artists from East Texas, like the 903, all over the 903, what do you feel advantages they do have from being from, that area, like a more rural country area?
I mean, rural country, that means like everybody got a different experience from
Yeah.
everybody from the city. But I can't really explain on it because I've been in the city too. But
Yeah.
still, it's like
Like
different sound.
you can't think of none. It's like, okay, well, East Texas ain't no big city, ain't got no big cities, but at least rappers they got they can do this more.
Oh yeah,
here or
because they
that
got more time and like more connections. So it's like if we can all connect down there, then it's pretty much we can make it a new Mecca.
Oh yeah, man. Cause like I swear, like they used to have parties all the time in East Texas where it's like big ass pasture parties with thousands of people, and then like Young Nation will come out or something like that. And there was hella parties we went to like that. So I feel like somebody could come from down there with like a grassroots movement, just spreading the word, and then building up a fan base there and getting out there. But it's definitely harder in a place like East Texas. But at the same time, it also seems like it's pretty hard in Dallas because it's not the most well established scene. Do you think you're gonna have to go anywhere else to really get to that next level, or do you think that Dallas could be like your spot where you take off?
I mean, yeah, I feel like that would be my spot. Like, connect with more people out here. So I'm down for connection. You fuck with me, I rock with you all the way. So it's like whatever happens, you know what I'm saying?
So
yeah, I'm down.
like you don't feel like moving is necessary for you as far as like eventually in your career. You don't feel like you want to like relocate to Houston or Atlanta or LA like some of these other people do.
Nah, cause wherever I'm at, I'ma still do.
You can make it shake, huh?
Yeah, still do what I got to.
Okay.
My sound don't change wherever I'm at.
Yeah, cause I feel like you go to any one of those places, you better be working even harder, cause
Yeah,
everybody
'cause
there
everybody-
got time. Everybody trying to do that, and I feel the advantages like artists have in these Texas like is that everybody a lot of niggas rap, but a lot of artists there don't really put a lot of money behind their craft like that. So
Dedication.
a nigga who really come around and really start putting some money behind this shit that's really this cold. Some niggas been putting money behind this stuff, but they just ain't that cold. But if they really cold, like I'm talking about your type of talent, and really just really just dedicating like, okay, I'm finna just what I'm about to just dedicate to investing in myself and what I do. I feel like they'll have an advantage because a lot of people around there don't do that. They just kind of rely on like, okay, I'm playing for my homies and this and that. As long as they bobbing their head, it's all good. I ain't worried about nobody else hearing it like that. They'll post it on Facebook and niggas on Facebook hate, bro. Like they ain't finna. If that shit really go hard like that, you think them niggas where you from really finna just? I mean, I'm sorry, it's like that, but from your whole town, like niggas don't want to see you too big. So like you think they finna help boost your shit, make it viral? Do you ever think about that, like the hometown hate or like niggas just kind of holding out, really liking your shit and just not really telling you because he from here, I can't make him feel like he better than me type shit? Cause it's real, it's a real thing.
I mean, shit, yeah. I mean, I experienced it a couple times, but it's like, shit, I'm still do my thing at the end of the day.
I feel that's East Texas problem, yeah, honestly. So you don't feel that at all?
No, it's like, yeah, cause I mean, point I'm at now, it's like it really don't matter cause I already got connections outside of East Texas.
Mm-hmm.
But what's going on now? It's like everybody don't want to really just promote shit like that. Like everybody just doing their own thing, thinking he ain't gonna pop up. But it's like, hey, if you're not rocking with it at the end of the day, then shit, you're not rocking with it. But once we go up, it's like don't try to come around and try to ride the wave and shit. Like you just been there since the beginning.
That's real. Yeah.
Cause we've been told them that.
Yeah, so like, okay, let's say you make it, right? You making a lot of money. What's that town you going back to? What's that city you going back to do your charity? What's that city you giving back? Like, okay, this is the city that helped shape me. I'm giving back to them. Where is that? Is that gonna be Gilmer? Is that gonna be Gladewater? San Diego? Where? Like, what's that place?
I mean, shit.
Cause you gotta think about that, bro. Cause you can pop off any moment. Like when people start you have obligations. People gonna be like, okay, you gonna start getting back to your city. You ain't gonna know where to
And
you
that'll
ain't
help
know where to
you
get back
your,
to.
get your core, you know what I'm saying, to really stay behind you and lead the charge, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit. I mean, I really started popping off in Glaywater. So.
Glaywater, okay. That's what I was hoping you say, honestly. And if you would have said something else, of course, I mean, it's your journey. I couldn't have said it, but in my mind's like Glaywater. They showed you that love first, you know. As far as like, hey, nigga, you go hard, you know, because you know how it was when me and Bryce first came around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we came into the school and shit. He coming to me. We threw a party that night. You remember that shit? We threw a party that night and shit. And he come back to, hey, bro, he playing some shit for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When I first heard it, I was mad because I didn't meet you first, bro. I'm like, bro, this nigga, how did this go? I'm like, how did this go over my head, bro? This nigga in Glaywater? I said he stayed in Glaywater. You're like, yeah. I'm like, he stayed in Glaywater. He started telling me more. I'm like, well, he ain't been here his whole life, but still, this nigga in Glaywater, he go all like that. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I've had some of your songs playing like around people you don't even know up here, bro, and like in a mix after like a regular famous person, bro. And after they get through playing, I'm like, bro, that nigga from where I'm from. I don't say it before it play because I don't want them to predetermine shit in their mind. You know, I let it play first. They be like, hell no, and I gotta pull it up, show them. I'm telling you, bro, like, you know, a lot of your shit, you know, you got it. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, you know, I feel, you know, just a direction, a guidance. You know what I'm saying? You gotta see who you who you want to represent you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking up stuff like, you know, how people go about that. I know you probably already doing all these things. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I know I see the talent. I know it should take long. Like if you just get in the right spaces, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna matter time, bro. You gonna pop. You know what I'm saying? So, cause you get it. You understand how to record, for sure. So really, do you still use BandLab? Is that something you still use?
Oh yeah, I still fool around with it a couple times.
That don't sound too bad. I feel like you kind of done perfected it at this point, and you kind of.
It's more like I've been doing studio work now. Cause my homie Tokyo, he got a studio out by his crib, so that's where I've been working on a little something, you know, from now and then.
It's hard to go back once you done got a taste of the studio sessions and all that.
I mean, I still fool around with when I'm mobile, shit. Like when I ain't over there at the time, when I'm at my own crib, just chilling, still record something.
All right, I'm gonna name four or five artists real quick. A couple of them you can span on, and it's called gas or pass. All right, gas mean I fuck with it. Pass, nah. Okay,
Yes.
One, Wiz Khalifa. Gas or pass.
Come on now. Come on now.
No, hold on. I'm
Shit. Yeah, a couple vibes, so.
Gas. Okay. So you know what he represents. Like what does he represent to you, to the game?
Oh, it's like just that laid back, cloudy character. Like that's something he know how to make music to smoke to. So.
Okay.
So
yeah, you kind of got that.
Hey, he's the champion for us folks that like to partake. You know what I'm saying?
We don't know, but okay. I don't know how to say his name. I never know how to say his name, but the boy got slain like some years back. Triple X.
XXX
X, yeah, there you go. Gas or pass?
I gotta say gas on that.
Okay, what is he meant to you, like as far as inspiration making music?
I mean, shit. X was a young legend, and he brought that energy, that music, and at that time, I kind of got into it because all my homies was bumping me. They was playing around me, so.
Yeah, for him, like I wasn't kind of feeling his music at first, but it seemed like you know, I hate to say this, but you know, kind of closer to when those events took place, his sound was changing a lot. So it was sad to hear that and everything. But hey, I think that he was a hell of an artist, so because he was hella versatile, and it would have been nice to see him go on for some years, but you know, things happen.
All right, Nicki Minaj, gas or pass?
Yeah, I say pass.
Pass. Ooh, the GOAT female rapper. Why you pass? Why you pass on that?
Nikki, dang. Shit. Nikki is Nikki. She ain't my age group.
What you think about the female rap scene right now? There's a lot of them, bro. Like they having a moment. Like what you think about that? Like you a fan of like Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, Lotto, you know what I'm saying? All these girls is coming up. It's way more than that. I just can't. Ice Spice, like, well, what you feel about these girls? Like,
Shit, they doing their thing. I mean, it's a new age.
so you can listen to a Megan Thee Stallion song. You can listen to Glorilla's song. Glorilla's not bad.
I mean,
I can listen to her a little bit.
Yeah.
I might fuck with the beat or something, you know. I might catch it.
They ain't fucking with it. So basically, what I think it is, the reason why they blowing up, because women now, girls now, young women now are like starting to like, okay, we tired of getting played. We want to be the players. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of their lyrics is kind of representing it as like, you know, basically saying like, fuck these niggas. You the shit. You the one, like, you got the prize. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type shit. That's what they preaching, pretty much. And like, it's a, you know, I'm not saying it's bad for like girls, and of course not. You know, whatever. You know, Cardi B, all them, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's still, I feel it still creates like this little, you know, little toxic like trait that some of these girls have sometimes when they listen to some of these songs, because like it's not reality. Because a lot of these girls are in relationships, going back home to they little boo, but they telling the girls, to the public, oh, a fucking nigga, you know, hot girls and this and that, and these bitches going back to boyfriends, but it's affecting the niggas out here in the field. You know what I'm saying? It's really trying to get a good girl. They thinking all the girls they listen to are doing the same thing they doing, but really not. So, do you feel like, you know, like I said, do you feel like it's affecting that shit too, or is it just like, okay, is it just whatever to you? Like what they doing is whatever? Because this is the most, the time in hip hop. No other time in hip hop has this many female rappers being relevant.
That's true.
Airplay.
So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, they don't really affect me too much.
You don't think about it. You don't think it's no big, because they, I mean, honestly, like they taking some spots for some guys that could be really popping right now, but it's like they taking a spot. You know, it's more spots for them now in the game. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So you feel like do you feel like these girls really go hard, bro, or is it about like they gotta be looking good? Because I know it's a cold ass female rapper, but she don't look as good as all them, so she probably never get the credit. So do you feel like it's more about, you know, because think about all these girls I named: Glorilla, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, nice bodies, beautiful women, fat ass. You know what I'm saying? Like do you gotta have that to be a successful female artist? Glorilla, she skinny and all that, but she still got sex appeal. You know what I'm saying? She's still promoting like herself, like being sexy and all that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but can a girl come in the rap game and be on some Queen Latifah shit, like on some like, you know, just rapping? They ain't gotta be rapping gangster, but you know, just spitting like, you know,
where everybody will respect.
Yeah, spitting like some J. Cole bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think niggas want to hear that shit?
Shit, I mean,
you think the game ready for that? Is it not, bro?
Nah, it's like they doing it just to show attention, like try to bring that attention to themselves. There's only certain people that do like that one girl, Chica or Tierra White.
Tierra White, okay, yeah.
Tierra White. Like they ain't showing their ass.
Yeah, it's not, cause you know, and let's be real, like she ain't just the finest. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's like they basing off of like looks first. I mean, I feel like more than anything basing off of looks, body type.
What I've seen.
Pretty much like nowadays it's like that.
All right. So okay, another one. Gas or pass on this one. Drake. Gas or pass.
Shit.
You gotta spin. Let's make it quick. Gas or pass on it. Gas.
Yeah,
okay, that's self-explanatory. Drake. He's one of the best of all time. Okay.
I kind of grew up on Drake, so.
All right. Gas or pass on this one. And if you say gas, you have to name a couple songs from him. You can't just be saying gas off the hook. Ice Cube. Gas or pass. If you can't name a couple songs, just say pass. Don't just say pass.
Shit. I mean, yeah.
You say gas?
Yeah,
but you can't name a couple songs though.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, what's a couple? You name a couple.
Need a love to hate.
Okay.
Check yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, you got to. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to see you in touch. Okay.
You dabbling in the whole school.
All right, that's hey, you said enough right there. That's Ice Cube right there. Okay, so one more. Gas or pass. Kanye West. Gas or pass. And I want you to expand on this for a little bit.
Yeah. Shit, easy.
Gas, okay. So what do you think he's meant to the game? Not only to you, but to the game. He meant a lot. So you tell me what you think he meant from your point of view.
I mean, he put a force to like shout out Kanye, but he did what he did.
You know, like from the fashion, all that. Like you fuck with the Yeezys, you fuck with the graduation tape. You know, all that shit. You fuck with all that.
Oh yeah, graduation.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. That's one of the best rap albums of all time. I feel top 10 for me.
It's the best one of 2010s.
Yeah, I think so. That was pretty well produced. One of the best produced albums I've ever heard. You know.
Shit, not gonna lie, that album kind of inspired the Dynasty a little bit.
What?
Like just what Kanye did with the whole story behind it. It's like after he got casted off, like or he felt like he got casted off of the media. It's like
Life of Pablo is real slept on. You fuck with the album? It was slept on. It got some vibes on that.
oh yeah.
Okay, all right. I hate to be that guy. All right, but let's keep it real. The man has slid. Okay, in terms of his projects, yes, I recognize that he was one of the greatest, and you can't really take that away from him. But if we look at post Watch the Throne, how many albums are we saying are better than his old album? None of them. Even Life of Pablo, I don't think people would say that over a Late Registration or a Graduation.
Life of Pablo is up there. That's a pretty
Would you
good
say
album.
it's over than 2 albums?
I mean,
I think it's better than Late Registration, not better than Graduation though. But it's some good songs on the album, man.
Life of Pablo is basically like a upbeat Late Registration.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like Life of Pablo. I fuck with it. I fuck with it hard.
Yeah, Life of Pablo got his promise. Yeah,
I think
it's like
cool, but
it's more like for the new generation. That's how it is. So
Okay, so look, the new year is relatively still fresh. So by the end of 2023, what do you want to have, be like to be doing in the process of doing? What's RichKid Rudy's goal for 2023 when it's all said and done?
shit, get out there, do your thing, more shows, and hopefully
Another tape, or like what I'm saying, any music videos, any tape,
EP, album, mixtape, anything coming this year? You think
it's
that you could say?
It's a long year, you might get that inspiration, might wanna.
I mean, I got a tape on the way. I've been working on it for about half a year now.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been doing something with Jay Simeon, his folks out there. So
Okay.
that's it's either coming in February or March sometime soon.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna be dropping that pretty soon then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all the socials you got that you want to be followed, subscribe, say it in the camera because we're gonna put it in the screen. So you just say them all. Say whatever.
Yeah, this is your time. From all your socials.
Shit, follow me on Instagram, IG at RichKid Rudy. Snapchat. I don't know if I want to give you my Snapchat. Twitter at Sir Danny Rich. Follow me on that too.
So it's all gonna be right down, bam, 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 right there.
Yeah, it's all gonna be down there.
Now he coming back. Now he coming back for another one, for plenty more. You know what I'm saying? Next time we gonna hit a little. We got some mics, hit a little freestyle. You know what I'm saying? So come ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully next time we can have a couple singles we can review live. You know what I'm saying, on camera and review live. Here our first time hearing it live, we can just review that shit, tell y'all how we feel about it. You know what I'm saying, and a lot more stuff to talk about, bro. A lot more. You know what I'm saying. I'm glad we got you on here, bro, because it's a lot of you got some fans up here, bro. You got some I know you got some fans at Carrollton, Addison for sure. You know what I'm saying. So keep working, bro, because it's gonna pop. It's gonna pop for sure.
Yeah,
And before
y'all be showing me love. So.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. And before you go, you know what I'm saying, we done got your socials out there, all that. Y'all know, subscribe and all that, but I gotta leave you on this one thing. And you gotta give me one answer, one name. I just need one name. Who's the most overrated artist of all time?
In your mind,
overrated.
Who do you think
they don't
too
deserve
much
nothing.
love and they don't deserve it?
They don't deserve none of it.
Ooh,
I know somebody you be like, this nigga suck. Why everybody listen to this nigga? You know, that type thing.
Like, come on now, there's gotta be somebody.
Damn. Shit.
You know somebody everybody like. You be like, man, this nigga don't. Unless you been pretending to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I was listening to it. Yeah, I was listening to him the other day, and I was like, damn. That's it.
Who's that?
Fuck. Damn.
Don't be scared now. Say it.
Yeah.
Say it.
I ain't scared.
Fucking nigga feelings.
Cause you know mine would make a lot of people mad, but you know I don't think they're ready to hear that for today.
Shit.
But,
I don't know. King Carson, I'd probably say that.
Ken Carson?
Yeah.
Okay. I've heard of him. He's not that good to me either. You know, but okay, that's an interesting one. Yeah, he's not that good. He's not. You know, for me, what I would say, everybody be blowing up like it's not that good to me. I know everybody gonna catch some flack for this shit, but I don't think Moneybagg Yo go hard. I'm sorry. I know everybody. I know he don't go hard to me like that. I know. But he don't be hitting. He don't be hitting like that. He got some shit that's alright, but he don't be hitting like that. Like everybody be acting like. Who's the one you had?
well, I mean, if anybody has seen my channel, then you should know exactly who I'm about to pick. Okay, based on what has come out in the last few years, there's no doubt about it.
Who?
It's Kendrick Lamar.
Oh yeah.
Let's keep it real. You got no. It started since Damn. Okay, that's when it started.
Damn.
Straight down. You're gonna tell me after what was it, like a 3-4 year wait? We got Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and you know what I saw on Twitter?
It was like,
Oh my God! This is it's the greatest thing since God's green earth. It's the greatest thing since sliced bread. This man can't do no wrong. And I see him on Amazon Prime shits with a fucking crown of thorns.
Don't act like Good Kid, Mad City want thumping.
Then I say it started with Damn. Okay,
Yeah.
For somebody his caliber, being at the spot he's at, or people will say that he's challenging Drake and whoever else is up at the top, and that he's better than him, to come out with that. After that long of a wait, I'm sorry, bro. And your last few projects haven't been it.
Yeah.
He getting more melodic though.
Name 2 or 3 songs off of Mr. Steppers and the Morale. You can't, bro. I barely said the album. Shit, I mean.
The only one I know is Mr. Morale. That's the only song I know. But hey, I'm just saying. But yeah, I know I'm probably gonna catch all types of flack for that in the comments.
What about that joint with Kodak, Silent Hill?
It's fine.
It's not bad.
It's nice. I wouldn't skip it. I'll say that. I wouldn't skip it. But for the majority of that album, bro, I'm sorry, I'm skipping that.
Count me out.
You count me?
Okay, one more quick question. One more quick question. You gotta be long on this one. Kodak or Youngboy, and why?
Oh.
And you go ahead and say one. I say Kodak, but you know, Gemini brother. You know what I'm saying?
Oh Lord.
Yeah. You gonna hate me on this one? I gotta say Kodak.
What you gonna say?
Kodak.
I got Kodak. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Like Youngboy ain't like everybody want to make it seem like he's Tupac. This nigga ain't. He is who
He's
he
got a
is.
hell of a following,
You know,
but
Young boy got his hits, but like
he ain't Kodak. Ain't Kodak.
I wouldn't say so. But next time we're gonna get to all other types of questions, like the most underrated type of people, the greatest of all time. We need a tier list of at least 5 niggas for the next time.
And they want that freestyle, so it's coming.
Yeah.
They want that freestyle, so
Of course.
it's happening next time. So
Yeah. So we're gonna be ready for all
and,
that.
And, you know, next time it might be a different the Addison location. You know what I'm saying? Might
Yeah, we'll probably be moving
you know what I'm
around.
saying?
It's
We'll
location.
see.
Tay might be out by then, so.
Oh yeah.
Okay, then we're gonna see. But we will catch y'all next time for that. Look out for more interviews, more trailer reactions, more reviews, all that other shit. And it's been your boy T-Rav, Romy Rome, and RichKid Rudy. We out. Take care.
My rappers just focus, I heard that the view was outstanding. Man on the moon, got my vision expanding. Can't never lose, I'm too busy in trans. Can't make the wrong moves on my way to Atlantis. Out on the road, I got nowhere else to go. So baby, I'll hit you as soon as I land.